Daveyskills back again with the latest in my Skippy track guide series. This week we're travelling to Zandvoort, where unfortunately for you, I will not be attempting to pronounce the corner names. Let's do this. As always, here's the track conditions and also the setup I was using in both metric and imperial. So jumping onto the start finish straight, we're in 5th gear and looking to spot our braking point for turn 1. You can use this sign here, or there are 2 parallel lines across the track, one in red, one in white. I like to use the lines as they're directly in front of me, wait until all the car has crossed over the lines, then brake hard down to 2nd gear. Begin to bleed off the brakes as you start to turn in and aim to late apex. As you can see here, the track surface has been replaced. This is where you want to position your car. Then we're up through the gears and onto turn 2, just a short dab on the brake to help us turn in for this turn. You're looking to carry more speed than you should through this, as it spits you out directly into turn 3, so don't worry about the exit speed. I like to start to brake just after the curb on my left moves out of vision, drop it all the way down to 1st gear and be smooth on the brakes. You're looking to keep it as tight as you can through this turn, which is easier said than done. You have to utilise your trail braking very well here. Get back on the power early, you can use the curb on exit to extend the track, and it's up through the gears onto this rolling straight. I leave the car in 4th gear on the straight. I only really shift up to 5th if I'm drafting someone, and it's nice and easy through this rolling right. Then at the top of the crest we brake slightly and turn into this carousel style turn. When your tyres are nice and warm, this is quite easy. Just keep it tight, ease on the power and use the elevation change to bring your car around. If your tyres are cold, I'd advise you to be a bit more hesitant, brake a bit earlier, keep some throttle on to keep the car balanced as your car drops down the crest. On corner exit you'll be lined up on the left hand side of the track, and you'll need to turn left before immediately dabbing the brake and turning into the next corner. Very simple turn, no change of gear, just aim for the inside curb, coast in, then apply the throttle as your car approaches the apex. Then we're immediately into the next corner. Use these tyre markings as your cue to brake. This may seem a little early, however it's very easy to understeer wide here, so we're going to brake gently whilst applying some throttle. We're going to drop down to 2nd gear and turn in early. Get back on the power fully as your car approaches the curb on the inside, then it's on to the next one. Another corner that's easy to understeer wide on. I like to use the barrier on the right hand side of the track. When the orange part is about to disappear from view, I know it's time to brake. Again, braking quite gently with the throttle applied, we drop it down to 2nd gear and aim to use that bit of resurfaced road. Apply the throttle as early as you can, which will force you to use all of the track on exit. Now we're heading down to a very awkward series of corners. Using the curb on the outside as our braking point, drop it down to 2nd gear and aim to take a lot of curb on the right. Apply a bit of power as you approach the curb, then as the track begins to drop away from you, brake for a 2nd time and drop the car down to 1st. Aim to keep the car as tight as possible here, but please be aware that putting the power down on the curb can sometimes cause your wheels to spin and compromise your exit, so once again, keep it smooth. Up through the gears on exit and into the 2nd last turn, there's a small crest just before the turn that I use to signal my braking. Just a quick squeeze of the brakes, drop it down to 3rd gear and turn in all at the same time. Again, this may seem early, but if you apply some power, you'll see that it allows you to take a lot of curb on the inside and carry the speed all the way through to the finish line. Be careful not to use too much curb on exit, this can be fatal. The last turn is a nothing corner in the Skippy, flat out all the way baby. So there we have it, thanks for watching. Quickly before the time reveal, if you did enjoy the video, please hit that subscribe button. Across the line with a time of 1:54.148. Cockpit and chase cam laps are playing through now. Catch you guys next week.